It's nice that we finally hit the bottom for the cannabis stocks. It's been a long time coming, but I think it's pretty clear to say that we have officially hit the bottom in the cannabis sector. Now, everything is kind of pulling back a little bit from its highs of the day. Obviously, Tilray, I told you guys it was getting overbought, and on the RSI, it was going to look like it was coming down, and it has. It's down to 748. So I called buys up. I've been calling buys down, just reading the RSI, and still looks like it's overbought, actually. So I think it could go down even lower. We were having huge moves, and we still are. But the move was even bigger than this. Now, there's still lots of time left in the day, so we could definitely go on another big run here. But these markets are pretty crazy. Now, overall, markets are very green today, which is very exciting. But in my opinion, I think we hit the bottom of the cannabis stocks. In my opinion, we hit the bottom of the cannabis stocks. And we hit it last week. Last week was the bottom. And since then, we've started to come back up. And I believe the bloodshed for the cannabis stocks is over. I believe the cannabis stocks go up from here. Not to say that they can't go back down. Anything that goes up can go back down. But I just think they're going to go way higher. And I think now's the time. I'm not saying you should go buy them in the green. If they have another dip tomorrow or the next day, that's the time to buy. But I'm not surprised that cannabis is finally exploding because it's been going down for a year. So we had to explode at some point. OPGN is exploding. Let's take a look at OPGN. OPGN. OPGN up 9% at 297. Not bad. But there's some plays that are doing much better today. Aurora's up 19%, CWeb up 16%, Village Farms up 16%, Grow Generation Corp up 14%, THCX up 13%, CWeb up, Charlotte's Web up 12%, Afria up 12%, CBDS up 12%, IIPR up 10%, Scott's Miracle Grow up 7%, TrueLeaf up 5%, Canopy Growth up 5%, Planet 13 up 4%. Cannabis stocks are back, man. Cannabis stocks are back. This is great. This is great. This is a good time. This is what we need. This is what we've been wanting. This is what we've been looking for. And cannabis stocks are back. There's absolutely no doubt about it. OPGN is moving up now, actually at 299, up 9.93%. So yeah, it looks like it is moving. Interesting. Very interesting. But we've been waiting for cannabis stocks to explode. We deserve. We were red in the cannabis sector for a year. We deserve this green. We deserve this green. Yo, what's up, Jeff? How you doing, man? Mad respect, brother. Thank you for all your support, all your picks, all your messages every morning. It means a lot, man. It means a lot. We hit the bottom in the cannabis sector. You know, I was having this argument with one of the members a couple of days ago, and he's like, cannabis is trash. Cannabis stocks are trash. I'm like, bro, we're coming up off the bottom. Cannabis stocks are trash. Tilray's trash, blah, 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 blah. Well, Tilray just ran up like 70% today. So if you're looking for moves in the market and you're looking for momentum, cannabis stocks got it right now. So if you're looking for moves in the market and you're at home and you're looking for ways to make money, the cannabis stocks might be one of the best ways to make money right now. Might be one of the best ways to make money right now. My phone's blowing up because I got members from the Trading Academy doing trades right now, messaging me. Everyone's going nuts right now. The markets are going crazy. Listen, guys, we got to smash those like buttons, man. You got to smash the like buttons. Come on, guys. We got to smash the likes. Cannabis stocks are finally in the green. You got the Cannabis man right here, the first guy ever to talk about cannabis stocks in the world on YouTube in 2017. They're finally back after a year of red, and you're not going to smash the like? Smash the like for your boy Rich. Come on, man. Don't sleep on VISL. VISL. Thank you for the pick, man. I'll add it to my watch list right now. I don't want to sleep on nothing. If there's something that we can make money with, let me know and let's go. Let me know and let's go. We're live and interactive. Let's make some money. VISL at 14 cents on the NASDAQ. All right. All right. Hexo was up massive. It went down on that last little dip. It's back up a little bit. It's up 35% on the day at $1. Tilray up 52% at 768. The market is bouncing up and down. At one point, we were up way up over 1,200. The thing that's down. Oil at 22.80. Wow. But I'm still a huge fan of oil at these prices. I think that's a massive buying opportunity. In my opinion, for oil, this is a buying opportunity. But that's just me. Not telling you guys what to do. Everybody do what they got to do. Everybody do their own trades. Everybody makes their own bed and they can sleep in it, right? Yo, what's up? Mulan, how you doing, man? Thank you for smashing the like, brother. Appreciate you. Jay says, Rich, I'm just afraid that the cannabis stock is going up because of coronavirus, but once the virus is over, then it will go back down. No, I think the cannabis stocks are going up because we hit the bottom. I think the cannabis stocks hit the bottom, and you're going to see that institutions, investors, high net worth investors, insiders are going to be buying up these prices because these prices are a gift, because they didn't need to go down 90%. Name me another sector that went down 90%. The cannabis sector went down 90% from its highs of a year ago. That's ridiculous. So yeah, it hit a bottom. 90% drop. Yeah, you think we're going to go back up? Not only are we going to go up, some of these stocks are going to go up hundreds. Some of them will go up thousands of percent. I like the HMJU. I like HMJI if you want to short, and I like HMMJ. So I like a lot of the cannabis ETFs, especially right now because we're cheap. The market's starting to scream again. We had a dip, and now the market's starting to scream back up again. We're almost up 900 points again on the Dow. Horizon marijuana ETF up 10%. There it is. Dividend paying cannabis ETF hit a low of $4 a couple weeks ago. Was it even last week? Yeah, a couple weeks ago. And if we look at the 1-year chart, that's the lowest it ever been. 2 weeks ago, that 438 price was the lowest it had ever been. Today it's at 665, up 9% of the day. So you could have been up 50% from those lows. Clearly, that was the time to buy because everything's bouncing up, right? Aurora's up 19%. Village Farms is up 17%. Zenabis is up 22%. Hexo's up 32%. Tilray's up 55%. Cannabis stocks are coming back from the bottom. It's official. We hit the bottom last week. So, yeah, could we go back down? Of course we could go back down, but I also think there's a long ways up from here. A long ways up. What I'm not going to do is chase green. I'm not chasing green. I'm not chasing any green. Bashir says, I got on TTOO at 27 cents and sold at 95. Nice move. Wow. MSC says, smash the like, BORR, buying opportunity before it rips again. BORR. Okay. Let's take a look at BORR. Thank you for the pick, MC. Bore Drilling Limited. Wow. 79 cents, up 62%. Hit a high of $1 today. $1.09. Up 56%. Wow. That's just wild. That's just wild. You know what's crazy is that the RSI shows that it's RSI shows that it's underbought, that it's oversold. How's that even possible? That's on the daily chart. Let's look at the 1-hour chart. Yeah, the RSI on the 1 hour is 63. And obviously it has. Yeah, you know, like on the daily, the RSI looks like Bohr could go back up as MC. Good pick. I like the way you're thinking. Very smart. I think you might be right. I'm not going to chase on something up 50, 60%, but you might be right. INO's on the move. Let's see. Inovio 668. Oh, 713, up 7%. Nice call. INO making a move. There we go. Good to see Inovio doing well. 720. Interesting price. So the North American index is up 10% today. So clearly huge day all across North America, up 9% in America and 13% in Canada. Now, when I look at the North American index and I look at it for the last year, you can see we hit the bottom. You can clearly see that we hit the bottom on March 18th. And what's the date today? March 26th? March 26th. So we literally hit the bottom 8 days ago. Last Wednesday was the bottom. That was it. And we were coming up from there. And if you look at the all-time charts, you can see we are so far away. We are so far away. Like we were at 2016 prices in the cannabis sector. We are so far away. We're like 90% away from all-time highs in the sector. 90% away. The upside is absolutely tremendous. So I think the cannabis stocks have a long ways to go up. Bashir says at 15K profits, by the way. Good work, bro. That's huge, man. Good for you. I don't know, Dennis, are you trying to say that the cannabis stocks are going to go back down? Because we clearly found a bottom, bro. Are you angry because you're shorting right now? Is that why you're angry? It's not my fault that you're getting squeezed, buddy. Don't take it out on me, man. Hey, man, I'm just telling you. It's clearly a bottom. Look at all the cannabis stocks exploding, bro. Aurora is exploding. Village Farms is exploding. Afri is exploding. Zenabis is exploding. Companies that haven't exploded in a year are starting to explode. Everything is green. The sector's down 90% in a year. You don't think we hit a bottom? Clearly we hit a bottom. Everything is going up in the cannabis sector. Clearly we hit a bottom. What are your eyes saying? Forget about what I'm saying. What are your eyes saying? Aren't your eyes saying we hit a bottom? It's pretty obvious. Look at the charts. Saint Gang says the 30% of the world that lost their jobs are the ones that buy the weed. I think everybody buys weed. Rich buy the weed, poor buy the weed, middle income buy the weed. And weed is considered an essential service. So now that weed is considered an essential service, all these companies are still making money. They're not being affected. That's why their stocks are going up. Their businesses are not shutting down like other businesses are. Their businesses are actually doing more sales. Vin C says, you know we are only going up when Zena goes up 2 cents. Zena was at 6 cents last week. So they're up almost 100% since last week. So from 6 cents to 11 cents, that's a big run up for Zena. You know, we all thought that Zena was going to go bankrupt and going to go to zero. So now that they're coming back, I mean, this gives hope for the investors. Hey, man, I just hope Zena can go higher so that all the investors that are in can at least break even or hopefully make money. That's all I want. That's all I want, and that's all I hope for, and that's all I pray for myself and for our community, for anyone that's involved to make money on their investment. I'm not promoting Zena to go up. I'm not telling people to buy Zena. That's the last thing I'm trying to say here. It's the last company on my list to buy. I've been buying Valens. That's the buy that I've been buying in the cannabis sector. Matt Viano says, I live 30 minutes from their establishment in New Brunswick. Yeah, they got establishments here in Vancouver too. They're a big company, and I still believe that they have a chance to do well. But they've lost a lot of my trust, and they lost a lot of people's trust because of how poorly the stock is done. DV says, the second bottom is obvious to come up pretty soon. Hey, man, I just want to see the cannabis sector come back to reality, come back to life, because it's been dead for far too long. Adriano says, hey, Rich, how about Namaste? Will it go past $1? Yes, it will. But I think that Namaste, every time they get close to $1, they get a lot of resistance. So I don't think it's going to be easy. And I don't think it's going to be right away. It's going to take time. But I do believe that Namaste will get above $1, and I think it can go well above $1 in the future. What do I think about Vireo Health? It's a pretty good company, but there's other companies that I like more. I like IIPR, I like GWPH, I like Scott's Miracle Grow, I like True Leaf, I like Cure Leaf. Those are companies that I love in America. I like Planet 13. In Canada, I interviewed Delta 9. I'm very bullish on Delta 9. I like Organogram. I like Afria. I like, obviously, I like Tilray. I like them at $2 more than 9. But Canopy Growth, you still got to put them up there. Even though I'm not really buying them, you still got to always put them up there. You still got to have Aurora in the mix, but it's not really, I own Aurora, but it's not really something I've been, you know, as bullish on lately because I'm kind of disappointed. I feel like they lied to us a lot. They lied to us about the Coca-Cola deal. I'm not happy about that. They lied to us about being profitable and they're not. I'm not happy about that. So, you know, who are my favorite ones in Canada right now? I'd still have to say Valens and Labs. I like them the most. I also like Afria and Organogram. I'd have to say that those are probably my top 4. And I like Delta 9 as a small penny stock that I think has potential. I think has a lot of potential. So, I like a lot of companies. I like Halo Labs. I like a lot of companies for different reasons. I like the cannabis sector. I like the sector. I've always liked the sector, but it got obliterated. I had to diversify, and I'm happy that I did because it was the smartest thing that I could have done. And now that the cannabis stocks are coming up again, I'm feeling great because now I got everything. I got cannabis stocks, I got gold stocks, I got oil stocks. I got big board stocks like Mastercard, Space. I got medical stocks. And I'm very well diversified. So I'm not really too worried about what happens in the market anymore. And I can make money on the way up and down through my trading academy. So I'm not really too worried about what happens in the market because I know I got ways to make money regardless. I got coronavirus stocks. So using those to hedge my position. So if the market does crash and the coronavirus stocks explode, I have the opportunity to make money on the upside. With GRWG just a couple of days ago when it hit $3, now they're back to 425. I'm very bullish on GRWG. Very, very bullish on GRWG. And the Dow was only up 800 points. Now we're back up 976 points. So hopefully we'll be back up 1,000 points here soon. Gold screaming up again, 1656, up 1.41%. So the market is extremely bullish. The only thing that's bearish right now is oil, which I believe is signaling a buying opportunity, in my opinion. Bashir says, following up these 3 stocks, CPE, OAS, KOS. Any thoughts? CPE. Helen, 68 cents, up 13%. Coming off 38 cents, been as high as $5. Wow, currently at 68 cents. It looks pretty good. RSI still looks on the daily to be underbought. So could be a buying opportunity still. Yeah, look good. I like CPE. Good pick. Good pick, Bashir. OAS. Oasis Petroleum. Down 7% with the price of oil being down. I like the way you're thinking. Could be a buying opportunity for OAS. If you think that oil is going to go higher, which I do at some point, then you might want to position yourself in OAS. Good pick. I'm adding them to my watch list right now. Thank you. And what was the last one? KOS. Cosmos Energy. Probably red. Yeah. Down 1% at 97 cents. Been as low as 50 cents just a couple days ago. And as high as 7.55. Wow, 97 cents on the New York Stock Exchange, eh? Yeah, I think that these are great buying opportunities. I like the way you're thinking. Very smart. Very, very smart. Very, very smart thinking. Really like the way you're thinking. Very smart. Yeah, Hexo's having a nice day. I'm a shareholder of Hexo, and I'm very happy about that. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Zoom, and I've been talking about Teladoc since it was at $100. So pretty sure I brought Teladoc to the world first on YouTube, and I'm very happy about the results on Teladoc. And hey, guys, thank you guys for the likes, but let's get our likes game up. Let's get our likes game up. Cannabis is finally green. It's time to celebrate. We're at home. Maybe roll one up, take an edible, drink some cannabis infused beverages. Just saying. It's legal. It's all legal now in Canada. If you're of age, please consume properly. And please, if you are consuming, please don't drive. The Canadian guy says, thoughts on Emerald now that they have sorted out their JV issues. On top of that JV, they have 2 other grow ops in full production. Their Pure Sun Farms is top seller in Ontario. Yeah, I think right now might be the time to position yourselves in Emerald Health. And I'm a very big fan of Village Farms. Always have been. I was the first one ever to tell anyone on YouTube about Village Farms way back in 2017. So been tracking them and watching them for years. And I love the company, and I think there's huge upside for them. Huge. Hey, Bashir, please keep bringing the winners to the community, brother. That's what I want. That's the goal here is we work as a team and we bring winners as a team and we win as a team. That's the goal. Oh, could you imagine if Trump legalizes? Oh my goodness. That will be rocket fuel. That's what we need. Imagine on people were saying that Trump has a huge announcement on April 12th. Imagine he legalizes weed. Oh, wow, that would be big. Mark says, hey, Rich, don't know if this is on your watch list. ARTL, a bio company using CBD. You guys know I love CBD. ARTL, let's take a look. It's not. Thank you. There's so many companies out, guys. There's like 15,000 companies out there. So I don't have them all on my watch list, but with your help, we'll get them all and we'll watch them all eventually. ARTL up down 11%, been as low as 61 cents just a couple days ago and made a big run up and been as high as 442 recently. It looks interesting. Definitely looks interesting. RSI at 45. Looks like an interesting play. I'd have to do more research. I don't know anything about these guys. I'd have to do more research on them, but it looks like a very interesting play. All right. What else, guys? Anything else? I'm just really happy that the cannabis stocks are finally moving. Just really happy. Is it too late to jump on the ACB train? No, I think ACB is going way higher. Adriano says Canadian company Oil Chemitrade Logistics, CHE.UN, just went up 60 cents for 2 days in a row. Is at 550 now. Great dividends. Hey, thank you, Adriano. UN on the Canadian exchange. And please, guys, smash that like button. It helps to get this video viral so that we can get more people on the stream and we can get more picks and we can get more eyeballs and we can get more opinions, and it just makes our show better. I see UNS at 610 up 6.83%. Is that the one you're talking about? I don't see UN. I see US. I don't know why I don't see UN. UN. I don't know why I don't see UN. Dark Soul says nowhere to go but up. Neurosis, how you doing, buddy? Says cannabis stocks are back. Yeah, brother. Smash the like button for our boy Rich. Thank you, brother. Mad respect, man. I know you're killing it on Chiron. Neurosis has been killing it on Chiron. Did you sell your position or are you holding? Bo in the house. What's up, Bo? Bo knows. Bo knows all. Huge fan of Bo Jackson. Yeah, Neurosis, you've been calling Chiron, brother. Good job, brother. I know you've been killing it on Chiron. Are you selling or are you holding? I want to know what you guys are thinking right now. Are you selling your positions? Are you holding? Do you think this continues in the cannabis sector? Do you think that this is just a blip in the radar and then we go back down? Or do you think that this momentum continues? Are you planning on selling today? Are you selling this momentum? How are you trading today? How are you handling this momentum? What are you doing? What is your plan? Please share. Love to know what you guys are thinking. Love to know what you guys are doing on this amazing green momentous day. Really been a green week now for the cannabis sector. We hit the bottom and we're coming up for the last 6 trading sessions. Cannabis has been going up. We hit the bottom and we've been going up. Ivan says, sold, sold, sold. Hey, man, take the money and run, stay in cash. Smart move. Roy says, I know you hate Xena right now, but had to buy again 100K shares to average to 13. Hey, listen, man, the only reason why I hate Xena is because I'm down on it. I own shares in Xena, so I don't hate them. I just hate the fact that I'm down on them, right? So I hate the fact that the stock crashed as bad as it did. But I don't hate them. I still own all my shares. In fact, I bought more. So I've been buying more and lowering my cost as well. And I still have a long ways to go to lower my cost because I've been buying it since it was at $2. So I just been buying it, lowering my costs, lowering my costs. As it's been going down, I've been buying it. And obviously I just bought some and now it's been going up, but I'm still, still down a lot on it. So I don't hate the company. I want to make sure everybody understands that. I hate the fact that the stock got crushed. I hate the fact that they allowed it to get crushed the way it did. I hate that. I think it's irresponsible. But if it goes back to $1, I'm going to love them again because I'll be up. So, my average cost is lower than $1, and I'm going to continue to lower my cost and continue to buy more. And as it goes up, it makes me want to buy it more. So, it gives me hope. So hopefully other people are thinking the same thing, and hopefully it does go back up. So that's all we can hope for if we're holding a position like Xena that's gone down. Just hope they come back up. Miranda says, time to buy low. Yeah, I wouldn't be chasing green. I believe there will be red days again in the cannabis sector. And when those days do present themselves, I believe that's the time to buy. And then if you go up big, like on Tilray today, and you have an opportunity to sell, you got to take your profits and run. Thank you guys for the 40 likes. Let's try to get 100 likes. Let's try to get 100 likes. Let's show the world how powerful we are, that the cannabis sector is back, and we are epic. Show the world that you are epic, that you're alive, and that you have a voice, and that the cannabis sector is back. We've been beaten up for a year. The cannabis sector is down 90% from its highs. The upside from here is tremendous. Tremendous. So it's so exciting to finally see the cannabis sector back. And we deserve it because we've had a tough time for the last year. We've been suffering while the market's been screaming. Cannabis stocks have been suffering. Now the market's screaming and cannabis stocks are screaming. So it's a fantastic time. And gold is screaming. So it's a fantastic time to be an investor. Neurosis says, my advice is to buy and hold cannabis stocks. Don't trade. We shake out. The shakeout has happened, and there will be big winners. Do your research with Rich TV. Hey, Neurosis, mad respect, brother. Neurosis says, holding all 55,000 shares of Chiron. Good job, bro. Good job. So what's your exit strategy, Neurosis? Like, are you planning to sell at $1? Are you planning to sell at $2, $3? At what point do you think, okay, I've made enough. It's time for me to sell? Obviously, Chiron could go way up. I mean, we could see them back to a few bucks again. That would be huge for you, bro. And I hope it does happen. But what's your exit strategy? Or are you just taking it day by day? Ivan Black says, wait, easy. That's a great trade idea, Ivan. I love that trade idea. Genius. Bit Graphics says, pen and play have been my favorites. Play's been doing quite well. Dave & Buster's, right? Yeah, Dave & Buster's Entertainment. They've been killing it, which is so weird because people can't go to Dave & Buster's. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, Dave & Buster's hit $4 a week ago. Now it's at $16.95. That's ridiculous. It's up like 300%. 300% in a week. That's just mind-boggling. Absolutely mind-boggling. So this crash that happened created incredible buying opportunities. Incredible opportunities. So while so many people were in a state of panic, That was actually the best time to buy. It was clearly the best time to buy. Now, I'm not saying that things can't go back down. Of course they can. But they also have the chance to continue to scream up, which is clearly what's happening. Penn is down 9%. It's a gaming company. It is down 9% right now, but it went to 375 last week. Oh my God, on the crash. It's been as high as 39, and right now it's at $13 and down 9%. So they've also been up hundreds of percent since they hit the bottom. So lots of companies have hit their bottom. Lots of companies have clearly hit their bottom. Lots and lots and lots of companies have clearly hit their bottom. Yeah, I wouldn't be buying Boeing, but yeah, great opportunity there. MFA went up 103%. Wow. Some crazy moves in these markets, man. This is the time to trade, man. If there was ever a time to trade, it's right now. Everybody's at home and everything is exploding. That's just mental. MFA on the New York Stock Exchange, MFA Financial. It hit 32 cents last week. It's now at $2.40. It was as high as $8 in February. It went down to 32 cents. Now it's back up to 240, up 110% today alone. Wow. This is crazy. These markets are crazy. These markets are just wild. These markets are wild. Wow. GBMT, guys, up 242 points. GBMT. Holy smokes. GBMT. Wow. GBMT. The biggest winner of the day. What? What happened there? GPMT. Sorry, GPMT. GPMT is up. Granite Point is up 246 points. Holy smokes. It was at $19 like not too long ago. It was at $17 in February. Went down to $1.74. Is now back to $7.73 and up 243%. Wow. That's just nuts. Now, the RSI is heavily, especially on the 1 hour, heavily oversold. So I would be very, very wary of a trend reversal down right now. But man, GPMT went up as high as $9.45 today. It's currently at $7.70, up 240%. Unbelievable. So just like unbelievable moves in these markets right now. Absolutely unbelievable moves in these markets. I just don't know if it's done. I think there's a long ways to go, especially with cannabis stocks. Yeah, Tilray's killing it, bro. Yeah, I think oil has great potential, Ronell. I agree with you. Neurosis says, I will probably sell half of my shares when Chiron hits 250 US and then let the rest ride because I believe they will either get bought out at 425 US or be a long-term winner. Hey, bro, I hope you win, man. You have been here supporting the channel for so long, brother. I just hope you win, man, and you win big. Thank you for all your help, and thanks for all your support, and it means a lot, man. Been here for a while. Been here for a minute. We've been here going through the cannabis sector for quite some time. Ivan says, I also like SPXS for a triple leverage SPY short. Yeah, I wouldn't be shorting the SPY right now, but, to each his own. Some people think this is the time to short, but they were saying that yesterday and the day before. So I would wait until I see a real trend reversal because it seems as though right now the trend is up. And who knows how long this is going to last. Hopefully it lasts for a while because I'm enjoying this and I could get used to it. So hopefully it goes back up. Hopefully the Dow goes back to 29,000, right? Hopefully the Dow goes back to 29,000. If the Dow goes back to 29,000, we're going to be laughing. Brent says, I seen a great opportunity Tilray a couple days ago at 3:30. Yeah, bro. It was at $2. It was at $2. So yeah, great opportunity for Tilray, but not just Tilray. I believe the entire cannabis sector has hit the bottom officially, and I believe we go way higher from here. I think we go way higher from here. Way higher. Neurosis says, so glad we're talking about marijuana again, brother. Hey, man, I've always had lots of marijuana stocks, and I've always carried my heart on my sleeve with the cannabis sector. But for a long time, the cannabis sector was just down. So I had to diversify. I knew it'd come back, and I knew when it did, I'd be ready. And I am. I have a lot of cannabis stocks. I've been buying Valens, so I still hold all my cannabis stocks. I haven't been selling my cannabis stocks. I just bought Valens this week. So yeah, I've never sold my cannabis stocks. I've been holding all my cannabis stocks. I'm going to continue to hold them. And when they're in the green and I see great profits, I'm going to take them. I was in the green on Valens today a lot, like over $2,000, and I didn't take it. Kind of regretting it now, but at the time, I thought it could go higher. I still think it could go way higher. So hopefully a month from now, I'm going to look back and say, Rich, I'm happy you didn't sell Valens because it's at $4 or $5 or $6. But, only time will tell. I like CVSI. I think CVSI is a good company, CBD. I think they have a lot of potential. Always been a fan of CVSI. Another one that just got obliterated in the cannabis sector, CV Sciences. And I think there's a lot of upside there, like huge upside for them. Tremendous upside for them. Up 30% today. Look at that. Now, I'm not going to chase them up 30%. That's not my style, but I'm a really big fan of the company. And I'm not surprised they're up 30% because they got obliterated. Right? They were way higher. They came down. I mean, this is a stock CVSI that was, it was around $10 until Andrew Leff got his hands on it. And it was just at 25 cents last week, 2 weeks ago. Now it's at 63. So, it's hit a bottom and it's bouncing back. We're seeing that in the cannabis sector. Stocks are hitting a bottom and they're bouncing back because, enough is enough. They've gone down too far. So it was time for them to come back, and that's what's happening. The Dow was up. It's still up, but it's coming down a little bit from those highs. It's still over 22,000. We're up 827 points, 3.9%. But we've been up as much as 5% today. So it's definitely come down from those highs. So it's a roller coaster ride right now in the markets. It's definitely a roller coaster ride right now in the markets. But I'm very happy to see the cannabis stocks finally starting to do well. Ivan Black says, I'll be interesting to see if anyone has the guts to hold over the weekend. If they do, that's bullish. I'll be honest with you right now. I don't see any reason to sell anything. And we're a long ways to go up from that drop that we had. And we had a 30% drop in 1 month. In my opinion, there's a long ways to go back to a 29K Dow. We're only at 22K Dow. I believe we will see a 30K Dow again. Could we go back down? Yeah, we could go down to a 10K Dow. But I also think we have a very good chance to go back to a 30K Dow this year. So sell your profits if you see them. However, if you're like me and you think that the market could go way higher, you might want to hold. So there are positions that I'm holding because I believe in them. The only positions I'm selling are positions I don't believe in. So if I got a position and it's green and I don't believe in the company, I'm going to sell. But I got a position and it's green and I really believe in the company, like Balance. Like I'm green on Balance. I don't want to sell it because I like them. I think they're going to go higher. So I'm going to hold them. But I'm not going to lie and say it's not tempting to sell when you're up. Franco says, I'm holding. We had a year of drops in 2019. I'm holding. I agree. I mean, we had a devastating year. So we have such a long ways to go up. 1 week does not create a bull market. 1 week does not create a bull market. Okay. This is just the beginning. Wait till these cannabis companies start reporting strong earnings while everybody's at home. then I think we go up even higher. I'm anticipating Valens is going to have very strong earnings. There's a reason why I'm buying Valens. I want to buy Labs too, actually. They're definitely on my radar as well. So definitely honestly, like in Canada, the ones I'd like to own at these prices right now, I already own a bunch. So I'm just going to mention the ones I don't have right now. I'd have to say OGI for sure at these prices is ridiculous. Organogram at these prices is an absolute gift. Only up 5% today on the NASDAQ at $1.87. Like ridiculous. So I think OGI at these prices is an absolute gift. I think it goes way higher. I think Afria at these prices is an absolute gift. I think it goes way higher. Afria up 12% today, so not surprised there that it's making a big move. I would have liked to get them last week at 195 in America, now at 329. But yeah, huge fan of Afria at these prices. I think it goes way higher. And obviously Metapharm Labs and Valens. Huge fan of Labs and Valens. I'd probably put Labs and Valens as 1-2 in Canada, as far as I'm concerned. And Labs is at 215, down 5%. Despite the fact that cannabis stocks are up, Labs is going down, probably because they're up quite a bit. I mean, they were at $1.20 and they made a big run. And Valens is currently at 226, up only 2%, despite the fact that they're one of the most profitable companies in the entire sector. So I still think that Valens is going to go to at least $4. I think Valens could go as high as $7 or $8 this year. So I think the upside is absolutely tremendous. I think Labs has very similar upside. I think Labs could go up to $7, $8 as well. We've seen Labs at $7, $8 region last year. I think they can go there as well. So I think Valens and Labs are great plays with huge upside. I also like OGI and I like Afria. So right now I am holding Valens. I'm not holding Labs. I'm not holding OGI or Afria. Those are the three that I'm interested in. And the one that I'm the most interested in today is Labs because it's red. But the thing is, will Labs go down more because it was just at 120 and now it's back to like 212? It was as high as, 230, 240 yesterday. So it looks like it's coming back down a little bit from just bouncing up from that 120 range. So it's kind of difficult to tell. That's why I haven't jumped in yet. But I would definitely like to get Labs, especially if it goes back under $2. I definitely want to get some Labs and have that in my portfolio because I think it's one of the best cannabis companies in Canada. Nice, Franco. You got 10,000 shares of Hexo? Got it cheap. So, I mean, that's the beautiful thing is getting these stocks so cheap and then they bounce back. It could be a wonderful thing. Neurosis says Canopy should rehire Bruce. The Sands brothers were effing morons for letting him go. Well, Canopy actually has made a nice little run here from the bottom, Neurosis. They were at $12 and they're now at $22 in Canada. So they made a nice run. And good for them. I mean, the cannabis sector needs that. They need the biggest players to do well. In America, we need IIPR, SMG, and GWPH, and TrueLeaf and CureLeaf to be powerful. And in Canada, we need Afria, Canopy Growth, Aurora Cannabis, Valens, and Labs, and Tilray to be powerful. We need it. And when they're doing well, the whole sector does well. So it's important. It's important that it all happens. What's going on with KSHB? It's another one that I really like. Push bottles. Oh, up 13%. At $1.05. Wow, so cheap. Wow, KSHB was at 30 cents. Oh my goodness. It was at 30 cents. It's now at $1. Oh my goodness. I didn't even know. It's up 250% in a week. Oh my goodness. What the hell? Missed it. Missed a crazy move. KSHB went from 30 cents to $1.05 in a week. Wow. KSHB is up 250% in a week, and I didn't even know. ABCDE says, hey, Rich, do you already invest or think we don't got the bottom? I'm already invested. So I'm just holding all my positions, enjoying this ride up. But I wouldn't be investing buying anything in the green. I would wait until another red day, identify the companies you like the most, and buy on a red day. That's my opinion. But do whatever you guys want. It's really up to you. I just don't like to chase anything that's up. I like to buy in the red. Ivan Black says, Afria and OGI are my biggest positions, but we got to be realistic and expect a pullback before the next big run up. Yeah, exactly. You got to expect at some point there's going to be a pullback. However, we had a pullback for a year. So we may see this run for a while. You know, like we had a pullback for a year. We've only been up for a week. So yeah, there could be a pullback, but we also may just continue to truck up because we went down so far. I mean, companies like Cannabis down like 95% or something in a year. Like, they're not the only ones. There's many companies like that. Tilray was one of them. So, you know, I think what we're seeing today with Tilray is a short squeeze. All the shorts that got really greedy on Tilray are getting squeezed. And I think that's what you're seeing right now in Tilray. Yeah, I think you're going to see heavy volume on days like today because insiders are going to be selling. Investors that are making money just flipping are going to be selling. Funds are going to be selling. Institutions are going to be selling. You guys got to remember, you know, like the stock market, I tell you guys, it's a big game because the institutions right now, you know, they're making a killing, right? They were buying at the bottoms and right now they're raising money. And this is very good for the cannabis sector because as they go up and they get more liquid and these companies start to do better and they get priced higher, they're going to start raising money again. Mark my words. So this is a very bullish thing for the sector right now that's happening. What we need is we need it to continue. We need this to continue. And hopefully it does. It'll bring so much life back into the sector. And the sector deserves it. It doesn't need to be beat up the way it has. There's no need for it to get beat up the way it has. And I think that everybody's getting the memo. Have a cheap product. Have a cheap product. You want to earn customers? You want to earn business? Have $100 ounce. I've been saying it. Everybody's starting to do it now. Village Farms, I'm very proud of you guys for listening and doing what I said. $100 ounces. Compete with the black market. $5 billion is sitting in the black market for all the LPs to take, and they're not taking it because they don't want to sell a product for $100 an ounce. How does that make any sense? I told everybody that's what you got to do, and little by little, they started to listen. They brought it to 140. You know, Hexo had an ounce at 140. And I'm like, that's still not cheap enough. You still need to be at 100. Now, all of a sudden, Village Farms has a $100 ounce. Surprise, surprise. I wonder where they got that idea. Huh, guys? Where do you think Village Farms got the idea to have a $99 ounce? I've been screaming this for months. They've all been suffering. They're all struggling. Some of them are going bankrupt. They're running out of money. And I'm like, there's still $5 trillion. There's still $5 billion going to the black market every single year in Canada. And the entire Canadian LP market made $1 billion last year. That doesn't make any sense. Why aren't you selling $100 ounces so that you can eliminate the black market and the LPs, instead of making $1 billion, will immediately make $6 billion? It's not rocket science. 1 + 1 = 2. Oh. So in order to take out the black market, all we need to do is have a $100 ounce. And what you do with the $100 ounce, it's not your best weed. That's your 12% THC. You want higher THC? You pay more. Higher THC, 16%, 120 an ounce. 18%, 140 an ounce. 20%, 160 an ounce. 22%, 180 an ounce. 24%, 200 an ounce. 26%, 220 an ounce. 30% THC, 260 an ounce. You're going to get people walk in your store or order online. They're going to be like, okay, I can buy the cheap stuff. I can buy the expensive stuff, you know, and once they get your business and they like you, they're going to come back. and they're going to spend more, and they're going to say, I'm going to buy some of the cheap stuff, but I also want some of that expensive stuff. Once in a while, I'm going to mix it up and make a little salad. I get a little bit tired and immune of the cheap stuff. I go to some of the harder stuff. You know, this is the way it works. Like, if you actually understand cannabis, that's the way it works. That's a fact. That's the way it works. That's a fact, right? So, anybody knows anything about cannabis, that's just the way it goes. And if you don't know this, then you shouldn't be a public company. And if these public companies don't know this, then how can they really, truly expect to succeed? Because this is basic shit that everybody knows. This is basic shit that everybody knows. Why is the horse moving behind me? I don't even know how to respond to that question. Hi, my name is Nick Gurr. Can I please have a shout out? Shout out to Nick Gurr. Roy says, Rich, thanks for AYTU and TTOO. Made some profits and reinvested in Xena. Yeah, I don't know if Xena is the best place to be reinvesting, but if you got to do it to lower your cost, I understand. I'm doing the same, but I wouldn't be advising anybody to buy Xena. It's not what I'm here to do. Neurosis says, Ghost of Gary Coleman, Chiron. Yeah, Chiron's doing well today, bro, and I'm happy for you, man. Jeff says, Rich, do you know the story with Westleaf and their name change? Your boy at Delta 9 should have told you about this. You know what? I didn't even look into it, bro. Neurosis says, cannabis stocks got the Mike Tyson 1-2 punch. First, the sector crashed. Then the broader markets crashed with COVID-19. Now we're off the canvas like Rocky Balboa. Even Tyson is growing weed. Yeah, it's true. Mike Tyson is growing weed. Yeah, we don't want any racism here. So if there's any racist people, then just remove them. Here, M, I'm going to make you a moderator, okay? MC. Thank you for all your picks, MC, and thank you for your support. I'm going to make you a moderator. So if you see anybody that says anything stupid, just get rid of them. They're a waste of our time. There's no benefit to us to have people like that in our chat. They're just wasting our time. We're here live looking for opportunities to make money, and we are making money. So the last thing we want to do is waste our time with idiots and fools, because idiots and fools don't make money. Idiots and fools are sitting at home watching YouTubers make money because they don't know actually how to make money themselves. So if you want to make money and you want to do real business and you want to do something for real, then we'd love to hear from you. If you have anything positive to add to the community and you can add value, we'd love to hear from you. But if you're going to say dumb stuff, then you're just going to be eliminated. And if you're a moderator, please put those people, just eliminate those people out of the group because we don't need them and we don't want them. They're just a waste of our time. What we want to do is we want to focus on the fact that the cannabis sector is back, and hopefully it's going to become bigger and better than ever because there's a couple little things they need to change. And once they make those changes, I see that there's the potential for it to blast off because I just don't see the black market selling ounces for less than $100 an ounce. I just don't see where the money will be made then. What are they going to do? Have $80 ounces? I mean, as a consumer, I think that's great, but I just don't see it. I don't see it, but who knows? Anything's possible, right? I didn't see too many $100 ounces either, unless it was complete garbage, and now we see $100 ounces. Now the LPs are doing $100 ounces. So we'll see how far the black market will go to try to exist, because Once all the LPs have a value product at $100, it's going to be very difficult for the black market to compete with the LPs, because you're talking about the fact that these products are lab tested. So you're talking about safer products. You don't have to go and sneak around in the black market. You can just either grow your own or buy it from an LP, or even have an LP deliver right to your home. So I think that that's the way to go for the LPs. And I think if they do that, they're going to have great success. Great success. All right, guys. So I believe we have found the bottom in the cannabis sector. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. We've been doing this since 2017, talking about cannabis stocks. It's been an epic move in the cannabis sector today. The last week, I believe, we have hit the bottom. I believe we found the bottom last week. We've continued this momentum for about 5 or 6 days now of trading days. Hopefully this can continue. We need it to continue. We want it to continue. I hope it continues. So stay tuned. I'll keep you guys updated on anything and everything as it happens. This is your boy Rich from Rich TV Live. If you're not winning, you're not watching. We're bringing the winners, and we bring them to you first. It's true. It's your boy, and I'm out. Peace. Finally, good to see some green in the green sector. Finally. Green is back. Cannabis is back.